Friday here at Churchill Downs is all about the 3-year-old fillies in the Kentucky Oaks, but we want to look at 3-year-old fillies just a little bit earlier in the card, and that'll be in the 8 bells for the sprinters. This is the 67th running of this event, and Scott, it certainly looks like we're going to have a horse in here who will be favored with Mataree. Can she win as easily as she did last time?
I don't think she's going to win as easily, Megan, but I do like her chances quite a bit. Always look to find value in here. This race, interestingly, has been won from well off the pace in the last couple of renditions, including last year when Obligatory came from, I believe, last to first under Torrid Fractions. I think the Fractions will be honest in this one, but I like the way Mataree drew. She drew outside the other speeds. She looks to make it 3 in a row. She ran off the screen, like you mentioned, in the Grade 3 Beaumont. A little bit concerned that she might get caught up in the early pace, but if she can just sit just off the pace in that outside post with under Flavien Prat, I think she's got a big chance to make it 3 in a row. I do like a couple of horses underneath at a price. I think you do as well.
Yeah, I definitely love Mataree. I mean, her only bad races were the 2 that were over a mile or at a mile, right? So it certainly seems like we figured out what she wants to do. She wants to be a sprinter, and Flavien Prat just put on an absolute clinic on her last time. But I think Marissa's Lady is a really interesting horse in here. She's also got some speed. 2 for 2 at Churchill Downs for trainer Billy Morey, who's had some success over the wintertime at Turfway Park. This will be his 3rd graded stakes win ever if he's able to do it. You know, I kind of saw her as, is she a synthetic specialist? But she actually has quite a bit of form. So at 7 to 2, she'll be an interesting one, like you said, involved in that pace scenario. So I'm interested to see what she does. And then the 4 ain't easy. I tried to buy her as a yearling for a client, so I was a little sad that I didn't get her when I saw her show up in a race like this. But she's a Grade 2 winner, you know, in her best day at Santa Anita Park, and at 12 to 1 with Tyler Gaffleone aboard. Maybe a horse I might take a look at.
I think on the cutback, she makes a lot of sense. She's been involved in the pace at 2-turn races, but as long as Tyler can relax her off the pace, she should be finishing well, have this foundation of those 2-turn races. Wicked Halo and Gerrymander are horses I'm a little bit interested in, both at a price and maybe as B's in terms of horizontal wagers. Gerrymander first off the bench for Chad Brown. Last seen in the Tempted, beating the likes of Magic Circle and Nest, the favorite in the Kentucky Oaks, as well as Wicked Halo, who I think will be off the pace, finally gets off the inside for Hall of Famer Steve Asmussen.
Yeah, Gerrymander with that form against Ness, and before that finishing second to Echo Zulu. 2 horses that we'll see in the Kentucky Oaks just a little bit later, but the 8 bells, it does end with the last race there. The pick 5 starts right here, goes all the way to the end of the card. Certainly one that you want to get involved with that 50-cent wager, and plenty of others on TwinSpires.com and the TwinSpires app.